Alright, let's do, I'm on my way back to the old home. This will be a good version. Well, I hope it's a good version, but at least a good teaching version of how to get, how to do fourths out of the key of B. And we'll talk more about that. So I'm on my way back to the old home. Put on the metronome here at 100, and away we go. There we go. And so we're going to start this off with the standard pickup. F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, D. Because it's setting you up for this, whatever thing you choose. It's setting you up to go up to your fourth out of B. And so to do that, you've really got to move up to basically third position. Not basically, third position. And you got to slide that B all the way up, or slide up with this finger to hit a B on the E string, and then this one up to an F sharp. Okay? And so, after you do that, you can just do a little pulse. So that's just laying your pinky down to play the G sharp. Okay? Okay? And then you come back to first position. So you can hear that little slide down. You can do that. That little, just a little slide. Or you can do something more percussive. That's fine too, like this. Just take your bow off and then come in. And you know, or just really lighten up on your bow, you know. There's going to be a little pause without that sound there, but that's fine because gives a little bit of space there and get you back in first position. Okay, so here we go. So that's just, once you get back here, D sharp versus an F, C sharp, B, G sharp, over to the B against an E. That's a B, G sharp, F sharp, but I'm playing the F sharp along with the B note. Okay, so that much would be. And that's just a fifth on using the B. B against an F sharp. This, if we were out of A, this would be the same thing as playing an open A against an open E. Okay. So here we go. And then a little fiddly lick. So that's just D sharp, C sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, and then over to a C sharp against an F sharp. The other thing you can do here, like we've talked about, if you're doing this is an F sharp chord, so you can employ the good old flatted seventh of F sharp. and there it's going to be an E. So you can even pull that F sharp back, kind of like leave the C alone, but pull that F sharp back as a little slide towards it, like that. That's kind of a cool effect, right? It's just like a... Okay, so let's try that. And then that wasn't exactly it, was it? It was... You can add in that as just a little bit more of a jazzy, pulsating thing, you know, so it's... Even slide back and catch that F along with it. F sharp, F, E against the C sharp. That's kind of cool. Or that little accel. You could do that too, if you think that sounds cool. So that's just a... If I was just playing the F sharp, it would be F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, E. But I'm holding it against that C sharp to give it that seventh, or just to give it the double stop to give it more oomph. So a few different ways to do it. Now you're halfway through your break, and then we start back over. And so this line is with my dad in the old Kentucky hill. So something like that'll work. So that would be with my dad, B, G sharp, F sharp. Just the reverse in that sort of. F sharp, G sharp, B, D sharp. And then you land on that C sharp. And you can do that against alone, with an F sharp against it, or a C sharp, or an open E against that C sharp. Okay, so that would be like this. And then to end it up, you just go C sharp, D sharp, C sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. Okay, so that ending lick, the whole last half would be like this. Now you want to do a little fiddly flurry thing at the end, and so really it's just up to you. These are just kind of licks that sound cool, and so let's see what we can do. Something like that, kind of get bluesy with it. So that's just a using the flattened 7 of B. So that's just a A, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp. And to repeat that again, A, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp. And then slide on that the D. It's really closer to a D natural. Slide that up just a little bit. Like that, and you can even get that fifth to get that gritty bluesiness if you want gritty blues. Okay, so something like that would be. Something like that. You can also come down to the low side. Something like that. That's kind of fun. That's just the D sharp, B, C sharp, B, and then 2 F sharps, and a D sharp, B, and then a G sharp, F sharp, D sharp slid down to the B. Yeah, and this is a really important time to listen to a lot of records and get your own little ending licks and just work some things up into your fingers that you can call on. Ways that we could do this tune differently. How about that? So it's pretty common to, from this position, to leave this finger alone and work in and then walk down, or you can walk down or just go straight to slide in out, or slide out of your flattened 7th note, because that's our tonic, that's our root note, meaning the note of the key we're in. And of that scale, if we play a flattened 7, we're going to be playing an A natural. Okay, and that's going to give that really bluesy feel when played against this F sharp. So, a pretty common thing is to use that whenever you're up here and you're needing some extra spice in there. You can add this in, and okay, so it sounds like this. And so it's not really following the melody, it's just kind of building up, though, a lot of that some of that tension, so you go, so slide up just like before, 1, 2, and then instead of coming back down, you just use this A to hang and just kind of milk that note. And then you come back to first position to play this flatted 3rd down to your, so it's like a D natural, C sharp to a B, so it'll take you into your E chord. So it sounds something like this. Something like that, Let's see. So I think, that's the main thing. Let's talk about how to practice this now. So it's really hard to land on double stops in different spaces. I don't know how fingers and body really does it without frets, but they do over time. And so the most important thing is just like using a tuner and starting where you're going to start. Not using any vibrato, really. And then just slide up to where you want to be. And try to make that as in tune as possible. And then slide back. And that's true for all double stop slides. And you want to be able to be as smooth as you can, right? So if I'm practicing this, I'm going, and it just needs to sound like butter, butter melted on there. Now, in the song, it's going to be a quicker movement than that, but you still don't want it to be staccato. You still want to be able to, even if it's fast, you want it to be still buttery. You don't want. That's fine, but it's usually, 9 times out of 10, smooth and buttery is going to be the way to go on this instrument. Now, there are plenty of times when maybe not, right? Like a. You can do cool licks that are more staccato. Maybe something like that. But I just say that to make the point that while you're trying to learn where to land on that note, just slide her on up. Alrighty. Thanks, everybody.